Hey everybody. Okay, so today's look is going to be nothing new. I've actually seen a couple of people on YouTube sport this look, and I'm absolutely in love with it because, as you know from watching my videos, I love blue and cool toned eyeshadows, and I thought this would be fun. Um, if you are the type of person who likes really bold, really bright, colorful, dramatic looks, then this is definitely for you. If you're looking to sport like a really dramatic, bold look for Christmas, um, I don't think like you have to wear red and green for Christmas necessarily, but obviously like a look like this, any look in the world really can be tweaked to work for you. So obviously like if you wanted to wear this and use Christmassy colors, I'm going to be using blues and silver. You could always just do um, switch the silver for a gold, or silver I think works for Christmas too, but if you could switch the silver for a gold. If you don't want to do blue, you can do a green or a red, whatever you feel is Christmassy. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about the look, so let's just get right into this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is it's going to be kind of like a cut crease thing, so I'm going to be using this, it's a glimmer stick eyeliner. It's from Avon. It's very cheap. You can use whatever you want. It's just like a navy blue. And I'm going to be using that to draw where I want the crease to be. Try to do this with your eyes pretty much open, it'll be easier. So you should have something that looks like that. Okay, so by now you should have something that looks like this. And you're done. Okay, obviously that was a joke. So next I'm just going to be using a little bit of this. It's 1B Bitch by Bitch Lab Cosmetics. I'm just going to use literally the tiniest bit. Like, very little. And just kind of go around on that line. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I started off by using my Urban Decay Primer Potion as the primer, and then I put a little bit of the Bitch Slap um, eyeshadow base in an alabaster. Very light coat of that to get everything sticking right and looking bright. Okay, so once you've done both eyes, you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so next I'll be using my e.l.f. blending brush. And it's just a cheap blending brush. And using my Bitch Slap paint wheel. And this is in Blue Eyed Bitch. It just looks like that. Nothing special. And I'll be using this color right here. And I'm just going to be placing that like right here, like right at the edge of the blue we just placed. And I wouldn't recommend putting a lot of product, just kind of like build it up to what you want. And we're just using this to go into the lighter blue we'll be using next, so that we'll get a nice gradient effect. So try not to pack it on. Okay, so once you have something that looks like this, we're going to go in with our next color from the same palette, and we're going to be using the very light blue, and the same thing, just on the very, very edge, kind of where it meets skin. But remember, we have to leave a little bit of room for our highlight. So, so using the same blending brush, I've got just a little bit on, and I'm going to slowly build that up the same way we just did the last blue. Okay, so once you've finished blending your light blue, you should have something that looks like this. And hopefully in the new year, I will have a new camera. Hoping to get it for Christmas, fingers crossed, so you can actually tell that this is very gradient looking, but to me on the camera it kind of just looks like blue, whereas it's actually like dark all the way to light. It looks really nice. And I take a picture and insert it here, but because my digital camera is not cooperating either, so boo. Okay, so next we're going to apply our highlight, and I'm using this angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using the white right here from my Bitch Slap paint wheel, and this one is in Innocent Bitch. I'm just going to use a little bit of that, and starting in the middle of my brow, I'm just going to pat it in. And it's okay if you overlap a little bit on the blue, because we're going to blend it a little bit so that we have that super blended gradient effect happening. So you can see it makes a huge difference applying the white, and it's kind of blended down. And again, I don't feel like the camera's picking up the true colors, but if anything, you could always just go back in and apply any colors you've lost. I'll probably go back in with the baby blue. Okay, so once you've got your eyes open, something like that, we're going to go ahead and apply some color to our lids, and to do that, I'm going to be using silver. Okay, so to apply the silver, I'm going to be using this flat shader eyeshadow brush, whatever. And the silver I'm going to be using is from the 120 Manly palette, and mine's a little bit dusty from all the colors, but yeah. So basically, it's this one right here. So 5 down from black, we'll go 5 down, and I'm just going to pack that onto brush and just pat it onto my eyes. And we're going to be using this silver as a base for the silver glitter we'll be applying. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. I've applied the silver on both eyes, and I've put it from the lash line all the way up to that crease we drew in. I'll be using this silver glitter, and to make it stick, I'm just going to, I've never done this before, so hopefully it turns out well, but I have this like silver glitter already that I got from Avon like forever ago. So I'm just using this because it's wet. So I'm just going to like stick this all over the eye, and the glitter obviously will stick to it. Now whether it'll stay there is another story. And I'm being careful not to apply this on my actual lash line, because I will be going in and putting on some black liner and false lashes, and I want to make sure those apply well. So I'm not going to be touching that area with this. And obviously you gotta work quickly, because this will dry, but it's not the end of the world, because this is super inexpensive, so I can just go back in if I need to. I'm just using an old synthetic brush to apply it, and I'm just dipping it right in, kind of shaking it a bit so it's not like packed, and just putting it right on there. probably get some jars for this. For the most part, I'm just patting it in. You can see I got a super glittery, shiny effect. I'm trying not to look up too much so I don't get any harsh creases on my lid. And just keep applying until you feel like you've covered everything that needs to be covered. Okay, so basically I've got something that looks like this, super glittery, super fun. What you guys just missed is that I sneezed like 3 times and it was like snow glitter everywhere. Oh my god, that was really funny. Too bad I didn't get it on film. Okay, so basically next I'm just going to do my liner. Okay, so all I've done so far is I just put on the liquid liner and I did the really thick wing liner, which I've really been loving lately. And I applied the same, not liquid liner, gel liner, and I've applied the same thing on my lower lash line and on my waterline using the same product. And then I just used the end of this, which is just like a spongy tip, and I just used that to smudge the black out so it wasn't a clean line. And then I just applied some of that very light blue we used and kind of applied that under there and meeting with the rest, obviously. Don't forget to connect your top and bottom. Other than that, I'm just going to apply my lashes and I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. The look is complete. This is what I've done. So I've applied my lashes, and as always, I don't always use the same ones, but these are my go-to lashes. These are my absolute favorites. And that's the look. It's pretty simple. I was going to do like the whole face and everything, but I didn't even bother because I'm going to be taking it off. I'm not going anywhere special. So, whatever. It's a waste of time, waste of products. I didn't bother. For my lips, I didn't really want to do much. So what I've done is I have this really, really cheap lipstick. All I did was stick my ring finger in just a little bit and then just kind of rub it on my lips. It helps if your lips are moisturized beforehand. So it just kind of gave my lips a little bit more touch of color, but not to the point where you're like, wow, it's lipstick. So it's very natural, and then you could always finish with a gloss if you chose to. But other than that, that's about it. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. And if you see the next, like, say, 2-3 videos after this, if I seem to be wearing the same clothes, same look, it's only because it's the Christmas season. I don't have a lot of time to get videos in, what with the editing and everything, so I'm going to try and shoot out as many videos as I can today. But I will upload them, spreading them out, but that's why, just so you know. So, with everything said, that is all. I hope you guys really like it. Please don't forget to subscribe, it's up top, and like down below. Leave a comment if you choose to, and I hope you guys have a happy holidays. Until my next video, see you next time. Bye.